Queen wants this land as part of her ever-expanding colony. We must create a treaty that gives the best part of the land to the Queen, while still keeping the natives happy enough to sign. This is the best we've ever treated any indigenous peoples, and they better be damn grateful. I need your help to draft a treaty, as you have plenty of experience in this area. I have a 4,200 word briefing that I was given by Lord Normandy, which I was given when I left England. This is what you will use when writing the treaty as what the Māori must agree with before New Zealand can become a British colony. It was organised by the chiefs. They would sign tomorrow. Due to myself becoming sick, we have not yet even drafted the treaty. You must do this as soon as you can, and get it back to me for reading over.
I'll be happy to offer my assistance in drafting a treaty for the Māori and British to sign. In this situation, I feel that colonisation will benefit both the Māori and the British Crown. I can't stress to you enough how important it is that we translate the treaty into Māori, and accurately so that the Māori agree to sign it. It is going to be very difficult to be able to draft a treaty in English and have it translated into Maori and checked over by tomorrow. Henry Williams, who will be doing the translation, will have close to no time and will be under a lot of pressure. He might not get the translation correct, and this could cause an issue with the Māori.
Henry will be helping Busby to draft this treaty through making sure that the translation to Māori from English is as accurate as can be. The treaty must be written in the most flexible English language so that it is easy enough to do this, especially considering the amount of time we have to do so.
I am here to lead, not follow. However, when I got the letter of invitation from the British, I realised that I do believe that the British are here to protect us, and we must listen to them.
They have brought to us Christianity and taught us about God and what He can offer us. We will gain many benefits through signing this document with the British. If we do not sign, they will not protect us.
I do not believe that they are here to help us like you foolish two. I am undecided on what to do. I talked to our French friends and they will be there on the day to help us decide what we want to do. We shouldn't believe everything the British say they will help us with and the things we will gain from them. We must listen to others as well.
Right, so Basil, heard this rumour. Apparently if this treaty thing goes ahead, we'll have to prove that we bought our land legit. That's crap, mate. You know I bought this land with my own money and I'm not going to have it taken away. There's some serious issues with this treaty.
Yeah, some of us missionaries may have taken advantage of this situation, but we've been here for years. Without the land that we've got now, we'd have nowhere to live. Where would our families stay? We have brought religion and we've taught the Maoris other things that they did not yet know. We deserve the land because we're good.
Hello people of New Zealand, welcome to this monumental occasion. Today we'll be signing a treaty to bind our two great nations. Through this signing with us, you will gain sovereignty over your country, the rights of a British person, possession of their lands back, protection over the Queen. You will still be chiefs of your land, and places that are special to you will be returned or remain yours. After I read out the articles, and have them translated by Henry Williams here, you will be free to ask questions and share your opinions.
I am not pleased towards thee, and I do not want thee. I know I will never say yes to you staying. You English, you are not kind to us like those foreigners. So go back, Governor. You are not consented to stay. Go.
Go back. We native men do not wish for you to stay. We do not wish to be trodden down. We are free. I will never say yes to you sitting here. Yesterday, I was cursed by a white man. White gives £1 for a pig. We give the white £4 for a pig. If they will listen to you and obey, then good. But have they ever listened to Busby? No. No, he's a man of yesterday, so go back, be gone.
Governor, stay with us. Without you, us natives are nothing. Extinct. Who are we? Sit, Governor, and father for us. It is a good thing that you are here. Maori friends, this seems a good idea. Think of all the trading we will gain. My friend Henry Williams assures me that our authority as chiefs will remain as that we will gain protection from the Crown against the tribe of Marion, who is preparing to annex our land.
Okay, everyone, thank you for coming today. We will be discussing many aspects of the Treaty of Waitangi, including its importance to you personally, where you are from, how the treaty has affected your hapu or iwi, how you see the treaty in the future, and whether you think the treaty will hinder Māori development in any way. Mike, what do you have to say?
My appreciation and thoughts about the importance of the treaty has really grown over the years as I've become more educated about it. I grew up in a small Māori town called Te Puki. My iwi are Te Arawa and Tainui, and my hapu is Waitaha. And like I said, I grew up in a small rural Māori community called Manaweka Road, and we had marae at the top and the bottom of the road. It's Haraki at the top and Hei Marae at the bottom. So I was exposed to a lot of tikanga Māori. Maybe think that maybe our culture had a lot of problems, and so I was turned off, I suppose, in some way. And in a lot of universities you have to look at the Treaty of Waitangi, and when I was at Teachers College we had to look at it really closely, and that helped develop and my understanding of it and the relevancy of it, and it helped me develop my own thoughts and position on the whole thing. So like I really see it as a starting place for Māori, as a document from which we can build a relationship with the different parties involved. And I don't see it as a dividing document myself. I see it as quite a uniting one. I can see the growth and revitalisation of my hapu through this process of acknowledgement of the treaty, working in treaty negotiations, trying to find a common way forward in terms of education, in terms of health, in terms of well-being.
Thanks, Mike. Now, Whaia Leone, what are your views on the treaty?
Sure, thanks Michaela. I hail from the north, from the Hokianga on my dad's side, and the Kaipara, also where my dad is from, and the Waikato, where my mum is from. Then we ventured down to Tiki Tiki, then to Napier, and down to the Wairarapa, down to Levin and Wanganui. To me, the treaty was the Maoris signing a contract that secured their rangatiratanga over their lands, and over their possessions the treaty acknowledges and validates that Maori are the tangata whenua of the land. We are the people to be negotiated with. I think the purpose of the treaty has been watered down and manipulated to suit the government at the time. I view the treaty and the Waitangi Tribunal as a vehicle so the compensation can be made to ensure the holistic well-being of Maori. The Treaty of Waitangi has been very influential over my hapu because recently I was privileged enough to be a witness to the signing of a treaty deed where my mum's hapu had sought compensation for past breaches. This first started in 1992, and this was taken to the council in London. The compensation was a monetary handout, lands returned, land swapped. They were from just out of Napier. It felt like signing a treaty again. It was fabulous and such a great feeling. I believe that the Treaty of Waitangi assisted Maori to regain their mana since the 1970s and 80s because it was like they were regaining a sense of being.
All right, everyone. Thank you for your time, and what an interesting day it's been.